I try to make sense in English, but I am unable because words don't pop out in my head. Sound similar? If yes, then this problem is going to solve today. But before this, tell me, have you reprogrammed? Have you trained your subconscious mind for English as you have trained your subconscious mind for Hindi language or for your first language? If not, then obviously will not make sense. You will make sense in Hindi or in your first language, but you will not make sense in English because you have not reprogrammed your brain as you have reprogrammed your brain for Hindi language or for your first language. So in this video, you are going to learn that how you will reprogram your brain, your subconscious mind, how you will train your subconscious mind for English. So without wasting your precious time, let's directly dive into it. When you speak in Hindi or when you speak in your first language, so you do not need to translate in your head, right? You talk, walk, sleep, eat, whatever you do, but there is no translation in your head and you don't put any effort to speak your first language. Vice versa, when you speak your second language, when you speak English, you have to put a lot of effort, you have to do a lot of translation. Why? Because for Hindi language or for your first language, you have trained your subconscious mind, right? But you have not trained your subconscious mind for English language. If it is making you confused, then little bit, let me give you idea. When you do things like drinking water, brushing your teeth, many things are there. When you do with your subconscious mind. You already know it. You have filled your brain, right? So you already know it, how to do it. So there is nothing, there is no effort. You know how to do it simply. Same as you have no idea about English. That's why you are not okay. Effortlessly, you are not saying anything. But in Hindi, have you seen? The way you do brush, same as in Hindi you speak. You do not need to put any effort. But in English, in order to make sense, you have to put lot of effort. So now you are going to get the idea that how you are going to train your subconscious mind, how you are going to reprogram your mind to speak in English. Alright, so now listen. I have already shared this in my previous video, but still you have to understand because I'm gonna tell more, right? So this is your conscious mind and this is your subconscious mind. Fluency comes when this language transfer from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind. Okay, so what is consciousness? Consciousness is all about here and now. What I'm doing, what is happening, everything is all about instant, here and now. Subconscious is all about you're not aware. There is something which is already fixed and it is flowing. It's like flowing water, right? So same as language, fluency comes when you transfer your language from conscious mind to your subconscious mind, and you will not be able to speak in English, you will not be able to get fluency till the time this gap will be there in between. Are you seeing this gap? Conscious mind, subconscious mind, and this gap in between. So yeah, you have to fill this gap. And one more thing, when beginner people speak, right, they speak with their conscious mind, always like damn conscious, here and now, what I have to speak, what I'm going to speak, what I'm gonna say, they will judge me, right? But have you seen advanced people? They don't care about anything because they have trained their subconscious mind. So they speak with their subconscious mind. There is a flow. They just say, right? They do not think, they don't think, but they just say, right? So in order to become fluent, you have to fill this gap. Okay, so how we are going to reprogram our subconscious mind? We are going to get this idea from this learning language order. How we learn a language? We learn a language in this order. LSRWT, okay? Listening, speaking, reading, writing, thinking, right? So LSRW, simply you can check for now, LSRW, listening, speaking, reading, writing. So the first thing which is gonna help you in consumption and in reprogramming your brain is listenings. And listening is all about consumption. All about consumption. You have to hypnotize, you have to consume a lot. right? And with this consumption, you are going to reprogram your brain. Yes, there are a lot of things, and with these things you have to fill this gap. There is listening, speaking, reading, writing, thinking, studying, this, that, many things are there. In between you have to fill, but the most effective thing is your listenings, your consumptions. Because when you reprogram your brain for anything, when you reprogram your subconscious brain, when you train your subconscious brain, you train it with consumption. So we are going to reprogram or train our subconscious brain, our subconscious mind, as we have trained our subconscious mind for Hindi. So when you took birth on this earth, so what you did first? Instantly you started speaking? No. The first thing which you have done in this language order is you had started listening. You were listening a lot, you were consuming a lot, and then you were making sense, okay, that's how I supposed to speak. So the same thing you are going to do for English language, okay? So what will happen in this way, little by little, first you will get some words, okay? You will become comfortable with some words. Then little by little some sentences, then some paragraph, phrases, grammar, this, that, everything will be there fixed in your subconscious mind. And that's how you are going to become that fluent, that everything will be coming from your mouth with the flow. And your confidence, the biggest thing is your confidence. Your confidence will come. Why? Because already you have fixed in your mind what you need. You just need this hardware. You just need this hardware to produce this language, right? So that pressure, your subconscious mind will give you that pressure that, hey, I have trained everything here. Everything is here, ready. Now give me some hardware so I can produce it. Conscious mind, subconscious mind. Fluency will come when you fill this gap, right? And you are going to do listening, speaking, reading, writing, thinking, studying, everything. But as I have said, first is the most important tool, and that is listening. So you are going to listen as much as you can. So now you are going to develop your listening habits. It means you are going to consume a lot in English as much as you can. And how you are going to do it? You will do it. Before this, you have to block your ears for Hindi language, right? You have to block your ears for Hindi language, and you have to open your ears for English language. How you are going to do it? Listen, in the very same way I did it. Okay, so I am sharing here. All right, so there are 3 tools, and with the help of these 3 tools, you are going to block your ears for Hindi language, because these tools are gonna produce English in your ears. I'm gonna talk about the 3 things, and you are going to buy these 3 tools, any of them. Okay, so I would suggest which one. First one is your lead, which you call, okay, that lead, that earphone. When you have that little wire, you put in your phone, and when you put in your ears, then that wire is also connected. So wherever you go, that wire is also there. I would not suggest this one. Yes, again, this lead, this earphone, whatever you have, this is also going to, this is also going to produce English in your ears, but I would not suggest this one. Then there is second one, neck bend. You just have to hang in your neck. Simply you have to hang in your neck, and you have to put in your ears, okay? And then you have to put that buds in your ears. All right, so you are going to block your ears for Hindi, and you are going to open your ears for English. So I would rather suggest this second one. You can go for that neck bend. It's not that costly. Go for neck bend. So the third one, all right, so the third one is simply Bluetooth. There is no wire, there is no neck bend, just Bluetooth you have to take and you have to put in your ears, right? So that's what you are gonna buy. If not that wire one, if not that neck one, then simply you are going to get that only Bluetooth, which will be there in your ear. Get that one. So what you are, and I would suggest second or third, but I would not suggest first one. So what you are going to do with the help of these 3 tools, you are going to block your ears. So if you have this question in your mind, no, my mother will scold me, my father will scold me, this, that, like how I will not listen people in this way, and in this way no one will, if I don't pay attention, then they will say something to me. Listen, I also used to think in that way. But when you would start, putting earphones every time in your ears, you will get that, that idea. You will get that idea, okay, someone is calling me, okay, this, okay, that, everything, what someone is saying, even that will be in your ears, but you will understand. So it is going to happen with practice. When you are going to put earphones for English in your ears, for some days, yes, that problem will happen. That they will say to you, why you are not listening? Why you have put this in your ears? For some days, it is going to happen. But after a period of time, it will become your habit. I'm not saying that it will become your habit that they will be saying and you will be listening. Okay? Very less people are going to say, by the way. Maybe your mother, maybe your father, and maybe your, like, very less people, right? Siblings. But who else you are going to listen? And at the end, this thing is going to give you benefit. They will also understand, right? So every time they will not say things to you. So simply block your ears, and after a period of time, it is going to become your habit. And you will understand, even while putting that earphone, you will understand that who is calling you, what they are saying, you will understand. So listen, that's how I have reprogrammed my brain, right? And I'm not just saying about consumption, just listenings, but I said, yes, this listening plays very, very crucial, very, very important role. So consumption is the first thing. So there is a conscious and subconscious mind. This consumption is going to be the first thing. Okay? And then rest is speaking, reading, writing, listening, thinking, and many more, right? Many things will be there. But first, I have said what you are going to do, listening. You are going to reprogram your brain with the help of listening. And listen, one beautiful experience. The moment this language will be transferring from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind, I'm telling you, you will start sharing your thoughts, your feelings, your desires, your emotions, your experiences. You will be in the flow, and you will not notice that which language you are using right now. Is it your first language or your second language? You will not notice. You will be completely indulged. You will be completely immersed in sharing your language. You will be sharing your experiences, your desires. You will be in the flow of speaking. I enjoy it a lot. Yes, I do some mistakes. That's completely fine. Okay, yes, I do some mistakes. You are also going to do mistakes. Many people, they do mistakes. Don't scared about mistakes. It is gonna be fine with the passage of time. Okay, so yes, so that's how you are going to reprogram and train your subconscious mind. So this is enough for today, and I'm not going to ramble anymore. I'm not going to exaggerate a lot. Okay, so now I'm gonna wrap up this video. So if you think this video has added any value in your life, in your speech, so please subscribe to this channel, give thumbs up, share your comment, and keep supporting the way you have been supporting this channel. Okay, because your support gives me strength to make more such content for you English learners. Okay, so with this thing, let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.